You never know how strong you are until you have to forgive someone who isn't sorry and accept apologies you've never received. Now, last year, I was challenged to forgive someone for something you would think it's unforgivable. And I believe that was probably the first time in my life I was really, truly challenged to forgive. And here are some of the things that I wrote and I wanted to remember about forgiveness. And I hope that it may help some of you as well. Number one is that when God asks me to forgive, He does not want me to pretend that what I've experienced and the hurt that I experienced wasn't real, wasn't true, wasn't painful. Yes, it was. I don't have to pretend that nothing happened. It happened and it was painful and it was hurtful and it was traumatizing, but I choose to forgive. Number two is when God asks me to forgive, I have to remember that at the end of the day, I'm there to mirror God. I am here to represent God. Here to represent His character. And I'm here to give other people the same amount of grace that I have been given. And that's a hard one. But He says, you want to be like Jesus? Become like Jesus. Be like me. Number three is that forgiveness may take a while. And for me, when that experience came to the surface again, and I needed to deal with that again, I actually have to forgive this person again. But the one thing that really truly helped me is that I needed to remember that first of all, there is freedom in healing. Second of all, the enemy wants me trapped. The enemy wants me to live in pain. The enemy wants me to hold on to the offenses and the resentment. But what's gonna happen? I know what happens when the enemy wants me to hold on to it. I'm creating a wall. I'm creating the wall that will stop me from growing. It will stop me from allowing God to truly work in my heart and to truly work through me if there is unforgiveness in my heart. And that was a breaking point for me because I was like, no, there is no way I will let the enemy rule in my life. The weapons will be formed, but they are not going to succeed. And I recognized this was a massive weapon that wanted to hold me back. This is for us. This is for us to truly live in freedom. This is for us to mirror God's heart, His character. This is truly for God to be able to work through us, for us to keep on growing, for us to keep on learning, and for us to truly show up in this world as people of faith and truly be the people that God calls us to be. So, yes, I choose to forgive. I choose to forgive all of it. And the amazing thing is that I get to live free life. I get to live free.